Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
Oh, yeah.
Are you real right now?
The greatest general manager. Jesus. I'll allow it.
That's peon moves.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings, reports unknown. My name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I am joined by
Beige Benoit, Steph McNasty. I've got 30 holes.
and I'm also joined today by
Guadalupe.
Oh, everyone's here. All right.
What the fuck?
No more Incredible Negro.
and I'm also joined today by
The Puerto Rican princess. Hello, Glamazon.
Oh my God.
Welcome back.
just not as ratchet as the one from
Love and hip hop. Shout out to
116.
Stevie J.
I love you, Stevie.
Oh,
Don't send me back, Stevie.
Jocelyn.
yeah. And I'm also joined today by
The greatest general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history.
and the only one. So
I am not the only general manager. Know your history, Sonny.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Look.
I never left.
The gang's all here. That's true. I'm not used to seeing you all 2 weeks in a row.
I live here.
It's like a mirage.
By the way, that cardboard box you got outside, really nice.
Yo, you like
shout
that?
out to rents in New York City. Those of you living in cardboard boxes.
Too damn high.
Shit
Rent is
happens.
too damn
I
high.
still got a cell phone, though.
This is true.
Shout out to
Selfies.
T-Mobile and Boost. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I want to say buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? Because I'm Puerto Rican now, aren't I, Sonny?
Hey.
Yes.
Yes.
I do not want to know how.
Is that how
Yep,
it
I
works?
like field trips.
You told me to go to the Puerto Rican Day Festival, so that makes me Puerto Rican,
Oh, I
correct?
thought you were gonna say like by the injection or some shit like that.
No.
Where's your brain,
My
Sonny? Who
boyfriend
are
is
you?
black. No.
After hearing him for 87 episodes, which is this?
87.
Yeah, well, 86 before. Well, yeah, 87 because
Yo, we're almost at his age. It's
Wow.
wild.
Oh, I see
Wow.
what you did there, Glamazon. See what you
Not
did
quite there yet. We still got like 40 more episodes to go, but we're almost there.
What did you guys do
I'm
before
saying-
podcast? Did you guys like send out newsletters?
You know what? I'm setting
Was it like
your
was it
cardboard
telegraph?
Chainmail.
home
My
on
Chain
fire.
mail.
MySpace.
That's what it is.
I'm saying.
Did you guys send like VHS tapes and whatnot?
Fling them at each other.
So
Do you remember
anyway,
back in the day with VHS tapes when you watched porn, you had to rewind it to the part where you wanted to see? Do you remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Those were the
Terrible.
good old days before Pornhub. Yes.
When I found my stepfather's
terrible.
porn stash,
Oh, shout out to the stash.
I would have to watch wherever it was at.
Yes.
was it the stash from Hunts Point?
I'm not sure. It's just
Shout
the
out to
stash of
HBO's Hookers
videotapes.
at Hunts Point.
But yeah, so I'd have to watch it and then rewind it to where it
you
was.
left off. Yes.
Yeah, to where it left off. To not feel like I was on. I was like, all right, what position were they in? Were they doggy? Was it reverse cowgirl?
So your parents would
Was it-
never catch you
was
with
it
the good old days.
Was it 69?
Chicka-chicka.
You know, like I wasn't sure,
Bow,
so I'd have to
bow.
just put it back to that.
So speaking of things that got fucked, the Super Showdown went on last week, Sonny, and I felt everyone who watched it got fucked.
Rammed.
And you know what?
Hard.
I'm gonna allow the fuck
Yes.
out of that shit
Yes.
because that shit was uncomfortable.
Super slow down.
Wow.
I see what you did there, Glamazon. Shout out to The Undertaker and Goldberg, who are still lying in the ring. That's my worry, that they're still there.
Undertaker's
Sonny.
still visibly annoyed.
The
Oh.
older Taker and older.
Sonny,
Goldberg.
what was that?
I have no idea what that fuck that shit was because it was horrible. So let's do a quick recap. Usos and the Revival. Thoughts?
There's a match.
It was a match, yeah.
They're all solid competitors, and
Yeah.
they fought. Yes.
You know what? I agree. Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin for the Universal title.
It was a match.
They are solid competitors, and they fought.
Yep. Intercontinental Champion, the Demon
into
Finn
what?
Balor,
Oh, brother.
defeating Andrade.
It was a match.
They are solid competitors, and they fought.
And makeup melted off.
I called it.
Yeah,
I
you
called
did.
Looked weird.
It was bubbling on his face.
He started off as a demon.
So was April. She was sliding up and down Jack Dempsey's. Yes, she was bubbling everywhere.
Yep. it
Just
started-
imagine her on a slip and slide. Like,
Oh, she was a slip and slide.
Had
Yes.
bubble guts and everything. Ugh.
oh no,
I've never seen a vagina so moist. Yes.
Oy.
Shout out to Finn Balor.
you've never seen a vagina.
The stairs were slippery.
You've got me there, Amazon. You've got me there. I normally close my eyes when I go down there. Yes.
The best in the world, Shane McMahon defeating Roman Reigns.
Oh brother,
It was a match.
It
I
was.
was
can't
giving a hand
believe-
job in the bathroom. I missed that entire thing. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Lars Sullivan
Oh, God.
Ugh.
defeating the Lucha House Party by disqualification
It was
in
a
a
match.
3-on-1 handicap match.
we didn't even care about like our predictions or anything right now.
No.
It's really bad. Like we were just like, what did we predict? Nobody.
I think I
cares.
had Macho Man winning that one.
Oh, shout out to Miss
You
Elizabeth.
gonna start this shit again?
No. It's ended.
Okay.
It's all dead. That joke's dead.
Yeah.
Just like
Wow.
pay-per-view.
Oh, I see, Sonny, he lured you in.
He
You didn't
lured
hear when he
you
said
in.
the punchline was that joke was dead.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Like Baron Corbin's career.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Baron Corbin.
He's here to stay. Just get used to it, guys.
True.
They love
It's
him
really
way too
true.
much. We're so fucked. And the more you guys bring him up, the more they love it.
It's true.
Exactly. Remember, he got shot with water guns
That's true.
Who hasn't?
at the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
skeet skeet. That's how the video for the song went.
This is true. They did have water guns.
Yeah, for the skeet skeet.
Randy Orton defeating Triple H.
It was a match.
That was
Garbage.
surprising. Because I thought Triple H wasn't going to let anyone beat him.
As you can tell, I haven't got the mic. You want to know why? Because I don't give a shit about this. Continue.
There you go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You didn't get the mic because you're the help.
Oh,
difference.
wow.
That's all.
Different.
Shout
very
out
true.
to Viola Davis.
Matter of fact, where's your uniform?
Nez, can you fetch me some seltzer water? Thank you.
Same, actually.
Lots of ice.
Another lemon. I want to
He
be on the general manager wing.
Yeah.
He doesn't do ice.
When you guys
He doesn't
order...
do ice?
He doesn't do ice.
Oh.
He does not do ice.
Neither does Sonny. He's very afraid of them.
Oh. I think that's because you're Latino. I think
It's
that's
because
where
he's
that joke was
Mexican.
going.
It's 'cause he's Mexican.
Sonny, I've never been so in fear for my life. I was surrounded by Puerto Ricans. They were everywhere. There were flags and cellulite galore. I didn't know what to do.
And snakes.
So Teddy joined me, my mom, and Allison for a walk through El Barrio in East Harlem for the 116th Street Festival.
I was clutching my bag and the lady's bag next to me. I've never felt so in fear. Why were there so many bulletproof vests and no shirts? I've never seen this look before, Sonny. Explain this.
Yo, wait, seriously? There was a lot of people wearing fucking bulletproof vests, like the fake bulletproof vest shit.
And no shirt. It was like, wow.
I blame the Shield.
That's a thing.
Wow.
And the Shield, 50 Cent, and everybody having the Nipsey Hussle hairdo.
Yes.
Oh, God, that's true.
God.
I've never seen so many prison muscles in all my life, Sonny.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Speaking-
Yeah,
Speaking
there
of
are
prison
legit
muscles.
dudes that will go to the gym every single day just so they can be in shape for the Puerto Rican Day weekend.
Just so they
saw
can
that.
be in shape to do pull-ups on scaffolding.
Yeah.
I saw them.
Wasn't Teddy
or on
doing,
walk
doing
signs.
that last year for Pride Parade?
The point, Sonny, is that there were a lot of Puerto Ricans there. That was the point of this.
Okay.
And I think your mom had the quote of the weekend. There's a lot of fat out here. I swear to God, that's what she said. Quote of the weekend, Sonny.
I love my mom. She went back home today.
Shout out to Mama Sofrito.
That's gonna be a spicy plane. I can see it like, Mister, I'm hot. I'm hot. You need to get
You
it
only gave me
together.
3 cubes of ice. What is that?
Yeah.
I asked for 4. Like, how am I
You
supposed
put
to get
this
the correct
fat ass bitch
temperature?
next to me. She's staying on my thigh. Can I smoke a cigarette in here?
I'm really sorry it made your mom sound like a Puerto Rican Jew, but
Yeah, it went. You know what? It's because I've been watching Will and Grace.
yeah, it got a
It's-
little Jewish.
yeah,
Got a little
yeah.
In
Jewish.
all honesty, your mother is a hoot. I hope she arrives home safely. We miss you already, Mama
Yes.
Sofrito, but thank you for coming to join us last week.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I had a few people like send me a message like, "Yo, your mom's a G."
She is. She is. She is.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else happened on this slowdown?
We also had Braun Strowman defeating Bobby Lashley.
That happened?
Oh, it was a match.
Bro, it's so annoying. Just keep going. Just go. Just go.
Then we had Kofi Kingston defeating Dolph Ziggler.
Duh.
It,
Duh.
it was a
Like-
match.
It was a match. Yeah.
They are both solid competitors.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
Oh, shout out to NSYNC.
And then we had the first ever 50-man battle royal, which had how many people, Paige?
51.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
We can't count now. Like,
The only way this would have been good. Follow me. I'm going to make a WWE show good. Are you ready, children? Follow Uncle Teddy. Had that 50-man battle royale gone on at the end of the show, and all that happened was, with all the men in the ring imploded. You remember that ECW
Yeah.
spot? Okay, so let's say like The Undertaker and Goldberg done, all the 50-man came out, they started fighting, and all of a sudden the ring, boom, that visual would have been a great thing for the Saudi show. That would have been the only thing to save that stupid battle
do you
royal.
really want something to go boom in the Middle East?
Oh,
I'm just. I don't
That was
know.
amazing.
Thoughts?
No,
fuck it, you know what? I'm mad
no,
that
it's
shit.
true.
Fuck it, we'll all
Yo,
do
the
it.
minute it would have imploded, everybody would be like, bye!
It's true. That venue was.
Including Goldberg's wife and son who were in the front audience.
Oh,
okay,
Wale.
You didn't even see her.
Wale.
She was so covered up. I mean,
Good. Yo, they were like, cover the puppies.
yep.
Poor Renee, she had a turtleneck and a jacket. I called it. I called it. She had a black turtleneck and a jacket on.
It was
They was
100-degree
Yo,
fucking weather.
I
Oh,
wrote
they
it
told
down.
us. They told us 17 times.
It was
Yeah.
94 degrees, but it felt like 101. And I said last week it was going to be 110 because I'm gay. I always add 9. So yes.
Wow.
But I called it, Sonny. I called it. In gay numbers, you always add 9. Yes, Sonny. I called it.
Shout outs to WWE bragging about their unsafe work conditions that they have these wrestlers going.
They
Yeah,
had, Renee
yeah.
What a
had
good job by
black
them.
turtleneck and a jacket. She
Yeah.
was sweating harder than Dean Ambrose when he quit WWE. She was sweating that hard. She was sweating, and there was nothing she could do about it, Sonny.
Back to the battle royal. We had Mansoor that won. Saudi Seth.
Who?
The Maharaja Morrison.
This is when you all fucking say who. How
The
many times do I have to
Maharaja
say
Morrison.
who?
The Maharaja Morrison.
Oh, I see what he did there.
I see what you did.
Oh, Kali Mini,
Kali Mini. Okay. Sarah, what was yours?
Tinder Mahal.
Oh, yeah!
For those of you here,
I'm so funny.
Tara's mouth was full. Thank you,
Of
Beige.
me.
Yes.
She's got 3 holes for this soul.
Still?
Let's make it 4.
Mansoor, or as I call him, Family Dollar Mustafa.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks like Mustafa Ali light.
Yeah.
No, when he won, me and Stefan were like, oh, Mustafa. Oh.
We all.
Oh, wait.
All of Jack
Hold
Dempsey's were
up.
like, wait, oh, Mustafa, but wait,
Yeah.
huh? How do you have-
Mustafa-ish?
Like, huh?
It was confusing. No one
Simba?
exactly knew who it was, and he won, but Vince pulled the race card as he did when Jinder Mahal won. So
Yeah.
it would have been nice had we known who this person was. He had to explain. Whenever you have to explain who you are when you have won, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
I've seen him. I saw them talk about him being signed last year, I believe, during one of the other
Yes.
Saudi shows. But I also remember him seeing a couple of matches in NXT on TV. Actually, not terrible, but
We just didn't know who he was.
unless you were, a nerd watching NXT every week,
Or from Saudi Arabia.
or from Saudi Arabia, you wouldn't know who he was. So,
Yeah.
whatever.
Vince got the cheap pop because he's a hometown boy.
Yeah.
It was just a little heavy-handed.
Yeah.
However, the AOP is back. Did anyone notice the AOP were in that 50-man battle royal?
Oh my God, were they?
Yes, they were.
Wow, I just thought it was a match.
Yeah.
And Titus O'Neil didn't fall. That was a great thing.
Yeah, but when he was walking to the ring, everybody in the ring was saying, "Yo,
Be careful, be careful,
wait,
be
wait."
careful. Yes.
Yeah. And the Singh brothers,
Yes.
maybe they were counted as one. Maybe that's why we got 50.
Wow.
Well, they're usually on top of each other, so I'm not surprised that they are
True.
counted as one.
Oh, they both look like bottoms to me.
Oh, they are. Yes.
Moving on.
Ginger does them both. But so, Sonny, guess what else was at Super Showdown?
Oh God.
The death of two
icons. Don't do that. No, we got pyro and color.
Everybody got fucking pyro.
Everyone and their mother got pyro,
You know
except
why?
for Renee.
You know
What?
why? Because when Vince asked about pyro,
The Saudi prince.
They want to see it go boom.
no.
He wants you to be Vince, darling.
Dudum-tsh.
Be Vince. Do the Vince
No.
voice.
I want you to be Vince to be like, hey Prince, can we do pyro? We
Well, no,
we
he-
need
he
like
would've-
extra money for pyro.
He would have already done it.
No, but it just
He wants you to do
no?
bits.
You wanna do it?
I don't like it.
We did last week, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, no bit today.
No bit today.
What do you mean there's no bit today? There's always gonna be a bit, damn it. And there's always gonna be pyro whenever we go to Saudi Arabia.
You're welcome.
There you go. Gotta make it
Everyone got
natural.
pyro. I actually made a list. The Miz got pyro.
Who?
Samoa Joe, pyro.
For what?
Actually, the pyro was his thighs walking together, but
Ah, the chafing.
pyro's nonetheless.
Sparklers.
Cesaro got pyro.
How the fuck Cesaro get pyro?
No, wait, I'm not done. The last one is gonna make you split your pants. Guess who got pyro? Fucking Elias. A man who has no entrance music got pyro. Yes, that happened. Yes,
Why?
out loud. It
Why?
happened.
He's his own entrance music. How the fuck he's getting pyro?
He got pyro. I made a list. And then, of course, The Undertaker got pyro, but that was just because he lived through it. But
Yeah.
still, like, yes.
Very true.
Vince was just giving away pyro like Oprah Winfrey. You get pyro. You get pyro. Yes. Everyone got it.
God forbid it.
Not only pyro, fireworks.
Yes.
Like outside of the stadium, like a block away, there was fireworks.
Undertaker got the Charlotte Flair fire package.
Whoa.
It looked like the Bronx in the middle of June.
Oh, and don't forget, we had the same exact setup as WrestleMania.
Yes, the same exact stage, the same exact covering over the ring. All of it was the exact same equipment and setup as WrestleMania.
The same beginning as well.
Same
the
beginning
Rollins.
as well.
So they weren't
Except-
really kidding when they said it's gonna be just like WrestleMania.
Nope, they weren't, because we rented this shit out for 6 months. We're gonna use it one more time. That's all they did. That's all it
Vince
was.
knows how to save a penny and keep it in his pocket. Shout out to Leo Rush.
How the fuck you have a hand-me-down pay-per-view?
It's all about that money, that cheddar, Sonny. Sonny, get to the main event. Let's do this.
So we had the Undertaker,
Oh,
Oh,
who needed an Undertaker,
I see what you did there.
oh, that was dark.
Who was he?
defeating Goldberg
Who needed?
to be home.
Yes, retired.
No, you need to do a doctor joke because Goldberg's a Jewish name, so he needed a doctor,
Wow.
you know.
A
A
proctologist.
Dr. Silverstein, if you will.
why don't we-
Chiropractor.
why
Shout
don't
out
we-
to Dr. Greenberg on the Upper West Side.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like that's a real person.
It probably
It is. I'll be seeing you soon.
So why don't we go around the table and say our favorite botch during the match? I feel that would be much quicker. Sonny, what was your favorite botch during that match?
I don't know about favorite, but the most disturbing one
Yes.
was the tombstone, the attempted, alleged tombstone
The legend.
that looked a little bit like when Owen dropped Stone Cold Steve Austin on his neck.
Shout out to the rattlesnake at the Broken Skull Ranch.
And
Broken Neck Ranch.
Oh, Paige,
Hey, we
what
said
was
it
your
same time.
favorite botch?
That fucking leg bar, bro.
Oh,
that
yes.
was terrible.
Yes,
I did say it exactly like Matt Riddle. I don't care. It was funny. It was funny when he said it. It was funny when I saw it. I thought he fell and like tripped and just grabbed his leg to not fall out the ring. But it was an actual bar. It looked horrendous.
Honestly, it
Horrendous.
reminded me when I was trying to do the figure four leg lock on a friend of mine when I was
It
like 10 years old.
It reminded me of the part in lesbian porn where they start scissoring for no reason.
Oh, that's usually when I throw up a little bit. Yes.
Shout out to Brazzers.
Yo,
Brazzers.
Shout out to Brazzers.
Did you just call the Undertaker and Goldberg
It was
lesbians?
scissoring. It was fucking scissoring.
Did you see
it was
the way he
old
grabbed
rustic,
his leg?
It was old rustic scissoring, brother. But it was old and shit. It was
They got
disgusting.
2 holes for each other.
They got 2 poles for each hole.
2 saggy
That's
holes.
really what it was.
Jesus. Nez, what was your favorite botch of that match?
That tombstone shit. I could not see that. As soon as I saw him lift him up, I closed my eyes. I was like, God, please.
Nez was praying at home.
So you close your eyes. I was just like, nah. What the fuck?
Glamazon, what was your favorite botch?
It wasn't really a botch, but like during Goldberg's entrance when he would usually like walk through the sparklers of death, he was waiting like, nah, them niggas look hot. He was like, I'm not going through that shit. He was like, y'all done? All right, I'll walk now. Like he was just looking at it like, no, not today.
He
no.
didn't even blow that shit out like he normally does.
Yep, no.
He was like, nah, this is 101 degree heat.
Yeah.
The sparklers are like 150. 150 or 212, that's boiling? Nah, I'm good.
Nah, yeah, fuck that. He was like, I'll be good right here.
That desert heat will kill you. Yes. Yes, it was a very interesting.
What was your favorite botch?
When they came out, that was the biggest botch of the night. Yes, when they actually arrived for the match, that was the biggest botch for me.
Well, how long was that botch? It was almost as long as the match?
Yes, the match itself was 7 minutes plus, and their entrances came in at just 5.5. So, yes.
Wow.
And there's talk that they had to go home soon because Goldberg messed up and The Undertaker was... I don't know how any of that goes, but the fact... Apparently Goldberg was supposed to do something during the tombstone, and they had to go to a quick go home. And
Apparently Goldberg he did tweet that he had to get concussed
Yeah.
during the botch of him trying to spear Undertaker and then hit his head during the turnbuckle. That's where he got bloody.
Was it the turnbuckle or the post? Because I think he went...
It was one or the other.
think
One or
he
the
went-
other. That spot in general
Yeah.
was what did it.
Because I've never seen him get busted open or ever bleed, except with the exception of when he broke the car window in WCW with his hand, and that was, and he basically fucked up because
But he
it
already
wasn't a working.
Yeah, he
it
was
wasn't
already
a working
bleeding.
he was
glass.
already bleeding when he came out.
No, that's what happened. That's when he went into the ring post.
No, he was bleeding when he walked out the door.
He was already
No.
cut.
He
coming
had a
down-
bloody
he
spot on his
Yeah,
forehead.
he had a red spot coming down the
No,
aisle.
the
He was
red
already
spot,
cut.
but the cut that he had in the match was on top of his head. The red spot he had is the shit that he always has from bumping his head, which is so
But the
fucking
door and
stupid.
all that too.
In the door, yeah, to like get himself hyped up. The bleeding on top of his head, that was from hitting the ring post.
Good.
He got cut and banged the shit out of his head.
Good.
Yeah.
Knocked
Stupid.
some sense into it.
Absolutely
They sent the
stupid.
Druids out there. It was just there were so many things that were stalling for time to get the Undertaker, like the Druids coming out, stalling. The match was so slow. There were just so many. Shout out to everyone who came out to Jack Dempsey's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
It was.
I mean, that was cool.
yeah.
But that was the only thing that was cool.
Shout out to April and I doing live commentary, but yeah, it was a match that was hard to swallow.
And even the fans, you could tell, looked like they weren't enjoying it either. The fans looked like they're just as hardcore as American fans would be. You saw their t-shirts they were wearing,
You deserve it.
and their chants were
I couldn't
pretty on
believe
point
they
too.
actually said "suck it" when Triple H did the DX chop. The crowd said "suck." I said, "You all don't even speak English. How are you
Yeah.
saying suck
All
it?"
right.
and
So-
that's the crazy part.
I feel like there must, how like they had the monitors above the screen. I'm really wondering if like they had "suck it" in Saudi as well as in English, so that everybody could just read along and be like, "Suck it,"
Oh my God.
like it was a lot of coercing of the crowd.
It was rather clear. I just couldn't believe that.
But and even the breakaway footage they did with different fans, that just seemed like it was rehearsed too.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you right now, I want, if I had the option to have like the theme music of my life, I would want it produced by Dr. Dre and P-Rock. The video footage of my life, I want produced by WWE's production department, because they made the Super Showdown look so good on Monday and Tuesday
They
night
do know how to
Yeah.
put together a good package.
that I was like,
Yes.
damn, that shit would make me look like a superstar with all the stupid shit I've done in my life.
They do know how to put together a good package.
This is very true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of packages, John Cena gets erections during his matches. He actually said that in an interview this week.
Huh? This is true.
That's a real thing.
Fall?
That's a real thing. Yes. He was on the Andy Cohen show, and they were doing a lightning round of questions, and he admitted, yes, it happens. He said, but you can't do anything about it.
So is that why?
No
he's
shit.
no
What are you gonna
longer-
do? Whip it out in the middle of the ring? Like, let me take care of this.
I've
Like,
seen that. That's also on Brazzers.
Brazzers!
Shout out to China.
Oh, goodness. A night in China. I got something. How about you don't get erections during matches? How about that? Like, why are you out there?
Talk about me. Talk about dead wrestlers. This guy.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. It is on Pornhub.
X-Pac and China.
No, there's another one. Anyway,
No, thank you. It's too much people in that video.
I've never seen the X-Pac in China one.
When in China,
Me
it's
neither.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
You're not
not.
missing anything. So I think there was a wrestling program on Monday. Shall we get through it quickly? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You simultaneously groaned, you two. My God. As I told all my boyfriends, can we just do this quickly, please?
So, let's run through the matches. There was a lot of them.
Yes.
Moving on to SmackDown.
Oh, that was quick. Much quicker than I wanted it to be.
All right, so we started off with an opening segment.
Baron Corbin, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn,
Yeah.
and a white woman. Oh, sorry. By white woman, I mean Seth Rollins. They all had a, outing in the beginning.
But
Yes.
why?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. Move on. Lars Sullivan, in his 80th attempt, took on the Lucha House Party.
The hate
Why?
crime. The hate crime.
They've been doing this forever.
Yeah, I will say this though. I kind of chuckled when I saw Kalisto get thrown on top of the
The stairs?
piñatas.
Oh, he body slammed one of them. I can't tell them
It was-
apart.
it was-
They all have masks. He body slammed
It was
one of them
Kalisto.
on the steel
Kalisto.
chip. That was Kalisto.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kalisto.
Yeah, Ruby, Sinatra, Mendoza, whatever his name was. I forget what it was on this
Shout out
podcast.
to Ruben.
It's been a while for him. He was like, hey, one of those Mexican guys has a Puerto Rican flag tattooed on him. I was like, shut up, Ruby. Shut up.
Thank you, Ruby, for listening to the podcast in your absence. Thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate the support, Ruby.
Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy.
Oh, man.
Every time I look at Lars Sullivan, I get a little less gay. Every time I look at him, like if it were like every woman in the world and he was the last man, I'd be like, women ain't that bad.
I'm gonna go for some Arby's.
Okay, well. Shout out to vaginas.
They have the meat.
Isn't it they take the meat?
Whoa, what?
What? No, it's because they look like
Jesus.
pastrami roast beef stuff. When they're all like,
Like who? Okay, I'll throw this to Nez and Beige.
who designed them?
I don't know
Oh.
who designed.
Oh.
Who would you say? I don't like to use the word
designed them?
ugly for women. I never use the word ugly for women. Who is the most plain-looking woman on the roster?
Ruby Riott.
Ruby's the
I was
most
gonna
plain.
I'll say Bailey.
Bailey.
Nikki Cross.
Okay, so if I had in
Renee
a room,
Young.
Ooh.
you're a girl, you don't count.
Oh.
Okay, so we have Ruby Riott, we have Nikki Cross, and we have Bailey in a room with Lars Sullivan. I'm gonna go down on Ruby Riott, and there's no punchline here. That's just how it's gonna. I'm gonna be like, so yo, Ruby, what's good? Like I'm saying, like I know I've said some bad things, but I can buy you a drink. or
Yo,
what?
if you
I'm
just
gonna go down on Ruby Riott.
just touch the part of her head that's shaved, then you could like just use your imagination. and
And
be like,
with the short hair, it's a smooth transition. to-
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
There you go.
Just Lars Sullivan. Okay, now I
She
need
could-
your opinion as a girl.
she could
Lars
also-
Sullivan, would you, if you were in a
No.
room with Lars Sullivan?
Yo, if I was in the street and I saw him down the block, I would run. Like you know how like white ladies clutch their purses when
Yes.
they see you and Stefan?
Oh,
Like,
Wow, this
I
is
see
true.
what you
It
did
happens
there.
all the
yeah,
time.
Wow.
I would like do that and run if I saw him.
Would
in
you
the
clutch
street.
your vagina though and run? Is that what you would clutch? Like,
No, my boobs, because you gotta hold them when you run,
Oh.
because you can poke an eye out.
Shout out
so
to
you
boobs.
just gotta
I've always
like,
been a fan of boobs.
Shout
you
out
gotta
to
go.
titties.
You know what I gotta say?
Hey, Sable.
Huh?
Shout out to the original diva.
I kept on looking at Lars Sullivan when he was on TV, and I kept on thinking about what
That's
you
okay.
said.
We understand.
And I said to myself, I could fuck that nigga up.
Oh, the list.
Oh, whoa!
The list.
I thought that was going somewhere.
Thought that was ending with fuck.
Ooh, child! I thought that was going somewhere else, and he was about to get it.
Like, wow.
I could beat
You're
his
supposed to give
ass.
him these hands.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
like,
you know what?
Sonny,
I could beat his ass.
because he was like, I could fuck this man up. Like, what, sir? You need to talk.
No. Lars Sullivan will never be anyone's first gay experience. No, you just don't do that with someone who looks like
Not
Lars Sullivan.
voluntarily.
No.
Oh,
Oh, bro.
even in a prison rape, you'd fight him back. Like, nah, fuck that shit. We gonna do this
Like,
shit.
bro, you got a lisp. Like,
Yeah,
get the
you
fuck
know,
out.
like, square.
He's just
Like,
jacked
I'm like,
swagger.
I
Like,
could
that's
beat
all
his
he
ass.
is.
I could definitely beat his
You
ass.
would try, you know? But
Oh man.
shout out to the Lucha House Party who have to look at him each night. So, moving along, The Miz, Braun Strowman, and Ricochet,
Mr. Rick O'Shea.
Mr. Rick O'Shea, took on 3 other people. So here's my part of that match that I love. There was a spot where the 3 men were on the outside, and then the other 3 men came around the ring, and Ricochet hid behind Braun Strowman. I thought that was so cool. Like, no, you do it. Like, I like that. Like, Ricochet's like, no. Him, fight him. I love that. Love it. What'd you all think of that match?
It was a match.
That
wow.
Samoa Joe looks like a more fit Rikishi.
Wow.
That came from Ruby himself too. It was like his first time watching wrestling, and I don't know how long.
There was,
and better groomed.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Or not better groomed, but less hair.
Yeah, I passed like 3 levels of Candy Crush during that match.
Oh
It was
yeah,
great.
it's true.
Samoa
Yeah.
Joe ran around the ring. He ran around the ring
And ran
that
out of
was
breath.
The most cardio he's done in a year. Like I felt like that just coming around the ring, he got out of breath.
Oh,
and
of course.
it was hard to watch. But that was a good 6-man six-man tag. That was good.
Cesaro and Ricochet did the flips. They did the stuff.
I
That
love how
was
they
cool.
play together.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be a tag team. only a matter of
I'd
time.
love them to tag me anytime. I love that. They play so well together.
There is no hair in that room if that.
Oh, I do like a nice shaved field. I do.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Sonny.
Yeah.
Speaking of shaved, Lacey Evans and Alexa Bliss defeated
I believe it.
Becky and Bailey.
Yeah, they did.
They did. That was the thing that happened.
Yeah, and I enjoyed the match.
They did. They are solid competitors.
Vince wants the blondes to win, huh? Fantastic.
Bro, why are we doing this? Why was this even a match?
Because right after that, the Iconics took on some local jobbers. So yes.
Lisa Lace and Aaliyah Maya. That's a porn name if there ever was one.
Both of them.
Yeah, it's true.
And they didn't
Let's get on it. Start Googling them.
And you know what? They were doing that move that Goldberg and Undertaker were doing.
Scissoring?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Scissoring? I know it well. Sure.
I've seen it.
my. Oh my. Yeah, the ladies did not.
That's a super showdown for real.
Oh boy.
Lesbians everywhere. Sonny, the Revival defeated Zack Ryder, Curtis Hawkins, the Usos, and I had one question. Did anyone else remember that Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were tag champs?
Yeah.
Barely.
I totally forgot.
Totally forgot.
I didn't know they was alive.
We had that question last week.
Give me the microphone. Give me
I ain't
the
gonna say I
microphone.
didn't know they were alive. I just didn't know they were still with WWE.
Yeah. Wow.
I didn't know they were still tag champions.
Yeah.
Who else was it gonna be? They never have tag team matches on Raw
I just
anymore.
assumed that the
No one
Usos
knows.
are always the champions.
You know
Yeah.
what was so funny was their promo. They
It was
did
so funny. Sorry.
Shout out to Uso.
You're so doy. So right before they came out for that match, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins were talking about, their struggles and everything they overcame. I didn't realize Zack Ryder didn't have a match on Raw for over a year.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the thing.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
when he got really hot on YouTube doing
Yeah.
that because he had nothing else to do.
Yeah, but it was just it just when he said it, I was like, is that fake or is that
Still
No,
got
no,
money
real.
though.
yeah.
Right after he won the IC championship at WrestleMania, that he lost it the next night, he
Yeah.
just disappeared. Poor Zack.
Yo, but like if you think about it, then I can see like Zack Ryder being like one of those like $60,000 a year guys. If that's like how they're lowballing people,
Yeah,
that'd be
possible.
crazy.
But he strikes me as someone who would be happy with that just because he's in the WWE. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see him
Yeah.
saying, I'm leaving. I see him being the whipping boy for WWE forever as long as there's a spot for him.
Well, that was
Because if
dark.
he stops wrestling, you can definitely tell he's those dudes that just end up being like a producer or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
That'll be his career after.
You know what? Every time I think of Zack Ryder, I always think of Eve Torres. Because remember that?
Yes, with John Cena.
Yeah.
That,
Oh yeah, I remember that. That didn't last long.
Yeah.
That was about it. That was like his big push, and then
Yeah. It almost makes it seem like he's James Marsden of WWE.
shout out to James Marsden.
He's always
He
getting.
really is.
When you think about it, right?
He's always getting outcasted in something better
Yeah.
by someone else. It's true.
I love during this match, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins got knocked out to the outside. The Usos and the Revival were fighting inside. And you know how there's a spot where the guys get knocked out on the outside, but you obviously know that they're just waiting for their time.
yeah.
Someone should tell Zack Ryder you have to make your hair lower if you're going to peek in the ring, because he kept doing this. But his hair is 6 inches higher than,
All you saw was his hair.
yeah,
popping
his
up.
head just, and he kept doing this like whack-a-mole thing, and it's like,
Oh,
someone
that's
tell him
amazing.
first off he's on hard camera, stop doing that. It's like, this is why you don't have
That's
matches for a
amazing.
year, because you do dumb shit like this,
There
Zack
was a
Ryder.
lot of mishaps during Raw too. Like you were discussing that, Kara.
They were delusional.
Yeah,
like,
no one can speak English. You said.
yeah. Oh no, Corey Graves could not speak. He was like, yeah, Stomping Grounds was great. I mean, Super Showdown, like, bro.
Oh, let's also talk about Renee Young talking about mispronouncing cojones.
How'd you say it?
Cajones?
Cujanos.
Ooh.
No.
Jono.
And
It's not a
Cor-
Jonas brother.
Apples and bananas.
And Corey Graves saying, no, you mean cojones? and correcting her on TV during the...
Shout out to Carmella.
And then everybody in the back saying, looking around like, can we say cojones? Can we even say this word,
In the
bro?
truck, can we say cojones?
You know, I think Super Showdown took a lot out of people, and you could tell by the writing. We're going to get to SmackDown, which was twice as bad as Raw, but I think everyone kind of had that, okay, who gives a fuck kind of attitude this week.
It was like a, 21-hour flight? If they did a direct flight, bro?
To do a 13-minute, spot in Saudi Arabia.
I'm sorry. Listen, I would be loopy.
Yeah.
I would be a horrible person. So I didn't even know how they were performing.
Well, we had the 24/7 champion, R-Truth.
This is amazing.
This is the only good thing about
Was
Raw.
it?
Yeah, I like
He
it.
was trapped in an elevator with 5 other men and Carmella. Cue Nez saying Brazzers, because...
Shout out to Brazil.
Shout out to Brazzers. Yes, and I've actually watched that video. 2 questions. 1, how did Carmella survive that? And 2, what the fuck is an EC3's cup? He's just carrying a cup around for no reason all of a sudden.
Because he does nothing now.
He just carries a red cup around.
He's carrying
It's
the rest
his
of his
gimmick.
career.
That's terrible.
Carmella in a room of 5 guys. I give her respect.
She survived. She had
Oh.
R-Truth,
She survived that shit.
EC3. She had
Off camera, we don't know what the fuck.
We all know what the 3 stands for with
Cedric.
DC.
Oh, stop it.
EC3
Wow, 2 black guys
son.
in there? Yeah, that's Carmella's dream.
She survived it.
Yeah.
She survived.
And Corey Graves doing commentary the whole way through.
Jealous.
Carmella's, Carmella's new tag team is going to be The Survival.
Oh, Gladys on fire.
Wow.
Oh, she's on fire.
Wow.
FTS.
Oh, Carmella.
Wow.
It just looked weird because I get it. The camera was supposed to be the security camera in the top left corner. But all the men were facing Carmella. That's the thing that it was just like, why didn't someone say, can we just move her to the opposite? It was just the fact that they were all looking at her and she was like, wait, let me take my hat off. We can't. It just looked weird, the positioning.
She was like a steak in the middle of a room full of
sausage
tigers.
fest.
Yes,
It was kind of like they were trying to mimic the Captain America elevator spot in Winter Soldier. And
I don't
that's
understand what
what
he's
it kind of looked like.
You've lost everyone. You've lost them.
Well, for all the comic book
and-
nerds out there, if you remember, during the Winter Soldier, he was stuck in the elevator with those who were supposedly part of the Shield, but they were actually turncoats, a part of Hydra.
No. How about this? It was supposed to be the scene from Captain America, Winter Soldier, but it looked like Captain Erica, and the Winter sold her.
Oh, wow.
I don't know any of the words
That was
you just said.
Wow, that was a real roundabout way there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can
Okay.
we move on? Because I feel like I've lost the train here.
Yep. Let's move on to the Bray Wyatt doing another little crushing rambling rabbit on Firefly Funhouse.
What's up with him and freaking destroying rabbits?
The rambling rabbit is supposed to stand for the moment in time of his career when people would ridicule him for rambling and talking too much during his promos. That's
Thank
what
you,
rambling
Beige,
rabbit
for
means.
this moment in wrestling history.
Okay. That
So
makes
him
sense.
crushing Ramblin' Rabbit is crushing a certain sort of aspect of his wrestling repertoire.
See, we got in trouble for saying suck it in school, but you teaching kids to crush rabbits? Okay, cool. That's PG. Whatever.
It's all PG, damn it. It was a puppet.
Wait till we hear about some news coming from petting farms.
What? Speaking of Black Mirror, Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins via disqualification. Good old Sami Zayn helping out there and outside the ring.
It wasn't a bad match, though.
Yes, it was.
It was alright.
It was a match.
Let's move on to SmackDown. The best part of SmackDown was
Was
the
it-
Taco Bell commercial with Chance the Rapper. That's a good song, Sonny.
I love that song.
Yes, that's really good.
His little rap, that's the best part of SmackDown.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yes.
Wow. Please stick to your day job, Sonny. Please. If that was you rapping, Lord Jesus. Oh man.
So the Miz and Shane were on Miz TV. Sonny,
Did you remember they were a tag team?
Doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't. Because we had Roman Reigns lose to Shane McMahon at the Super Showdown. Then we had Shane McMahon menacing people on Raw. And now he's on SmackDown.
Right.
Are we pushing Shane McMahon, a nearly 50-year-old non-wrestler, as your top guy?
Yeah.
In jeans.
Because he
And
is
Jordans.
the best in the world.
For what?
So we've ruined Roman Reigns' gimmick as the next Golden Boy. We've ruined Drew McIntyre as the next villain because now he's just playing lackey to Shane. All to push Shane, a not even part-timer, a no-timer, in jeans and gray hair. This is your leading man.
The only way any of this gets salvaged is if they have CM Punk coming out of somewhere, which we all know that's not gonna happen. So
Ever
yeah.
gonna happen.
I wouldn't even bring
Ever.
that name up.
Yeah.
So like
Only if
it makes which leads me to say this totally makes no sense.
It just kind of feels like they're just running through the motions, waiting for like late July, August to show up so they can start doing their
Yeah.
SummerSlam storylines and whatnot.
It's just,
They're
I feel
kinda
like
burying the
SummerSlam's
Miz as
gonna
well.
have.
I think they're burying the Miz as well. What happened to this fucking rivalry?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. Him and Shane. He's on both shows, just being the top guy. It's like all of a sudden Vince wants to, make up for the time that he ignored Shane while he was having sex with Stephanie. It's like he's just trying his best to. I'm sorry.
Those are
And then you brought Drew McIntyre back to just become a new member of 3MB when you have fucking Elias and
Exactly.
Shane McMahon again. It's just
I
more
don't,
of the same bullshit.
I don't understand.
man back.
I don't understand. Let's move on.
A 3 McMahon band. Wow. That's
The
good job.
threesome.
Heavy Machinery took on local competitors who were tag team champions of that city.
YOLO, the YOLO Tag Champions.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. I want one of those belts.
Do you? Well, because Heavy Machinery won and they got the belts.
Bro.
And I
Stop
think
it.
I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna make one at home.
They are the new champions of that city. Yes.
They defeated AJ Kirsch and Dave Outro.
Uh-huh.
Or
Dutra.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you don't know about
Outro-
Dave Dutra and the Dutra family lineage, then I don't know what to tell
Oh
you.
man, yeah, I heard they were ill, man.
Wow.
crazy.
Right up there
Yeah.
with Gerald Briscoe. Yes.
They would take over all of the Cucamonga Crack Killer lineups there. It's
Sonny,
great jobs.
that happened. That's where we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Imaginary belts and Heavy Machinery thrusting. That's where my Tuesday night was.
Yes. And the caterpillar. Don't forget that.
Oh yes, the fattest caterpillar ever.
Yeah. And then we, speaking of caterpillars, went to Sonya Deville and defeating Carmella.
Scissoring Carmella. I'm surprised Carmella was still able to have this match, seeing how sore she was during Monday Night Raw's
Worn
elevator.
out.
Wow. I was gonna say R. Kelly, while R-Truth was trapped in a box.
He was.
Oh yeah,
He
no
was trapped in
racism
the
there, folks. A white woman traps a black man in a box and sends him to California. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Didn't we see that movie with Samuel L. Jackson called Black Snake Moan? Yes, we're not doing this.
Isn't that what
right.
Trump does to migrant children?
Oh, shout out to the truth.
Sounds
Thank
about
you.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
So, one of these backstage vignettes of Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose bullying Amber Moon. She's backstage reading, playing a Nintendo bloody Switch,
Yeah.
and then these two come and bully her in a very like high school Saturday morning.
Mean Girls. Yeah.
Because she's ugly.
yeah.
But
Wow.
then she's always sitting there like the emo girl who always had emotional problems in high school. Then one pretty girl and Sonya Deville come over and bully her. It was like watching Saturday morning. It was like Saved by the Bull Dyke. That's what I was watching.
They always make
I
Amber.
was-
They always make
I
Amber
would've
Moon look
watched
like
that
the
show.
chick.
Oh, I
That,
bet you would, Sonny. I'm not the least bit surprised.
they always make Amber Moon look like the chick that watched anime porn in high school. Always.
and she's
100%
always
of the
She
time.
still does.
She does.
But the thing is,
No,
she's
it really
cowering
does.
away from them. Like, they throw stuff and then they laugh and walked off. Why would the War Goddess not bust their ass right backstage? Like, oh
Yeah.
no, she has on a Scully, so now
Yeah.
she's emotional?
Now
So-
she's like this girl who I'm like, so you just yell?
What? Yeah.
Is that a power? What is happening?
She
No
just
sense.
yelled.
Are you too
Continuity
young?
of characters is lost.
She's too young, bro.
completely.
She just yells, gets mad, and goes home and listens to Incubus. What do you expect her to
She
do?
was reading Edgar Allan Poe one week. She was playing a Nintendo Switch. This, like, okay.
Where is she from? Brooklyn? Like, what is
That sounds
this?
about right.
Shout out to Williamsburg.
Can we just discuss not Carmella. Mandy Rose.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Do we have
Mandy
to?
Rose. Beautiful.
Fine, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Mandy Rose. All right, continue.
Oh, that's
All
it.
right, that's
Like,
fine.
I like
You
when
made
they-
it weird, bro.
That's
what
exactly what our
put that
promos
in.
are like, too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It works out.
Bow, bow, bow. Yes, that's it. The
Follow
best
me
part
on
of Mandy
Instagram.
Rose is her entrance.
Mandy Rose's entrance music is Razor Ramones, apparently.
Yo,
Or it could be this one. Hey everybody.
Oh, Saturday Night Sweat.
If you're looking for
Not you.
Has she ever done a Saturday Night Sweat?
No.
Do a Saturday Night
Sarah.
Sweat, Tommy.
Come on,
I
Sarah.
can't.
Yes.
Come on,
I don't
be
know.
sexy.
Yeah.
Be sexy.
Be sexy.
How do you turn on? How do you turn on your man? Do it.
Yeah.
Show us how you turn on your
so
man.
You know what?
Come on.
Okay, at the count of 3, you're going to do your own Saturday Night Sweat.
No,
Yes.
I can't.
2,
Show us
It's
what you do.
canceled.
3.
I got nothing.
Oh, that's how she gets. That's how she gets. I got nothing.
Y'all want to try this when I'm sober? That's dumb.
Oh.
Y'all know we'll try again when I'm
All right,
drinking Pinot.
Saturday Night
Beige.
Sweat. 1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody. Welcome to Saturday Night Sweat with your host, Steph McNasty, aka Beige Benoit.
Yes.
There you go.
That's all you going to say?
That's all he needed.
Oh, only him can make death sexy. Like, oh, Benoit, that sounds great. I want one of those.
They call me Benoit because I killed a pussy.
Oh.
Moving on.
Shout out to heterosexuals who get their own parade this year. Yes.
In California, right?
I don't know where the fuck that shit is.
Boston.
Boston, yeah.
Of
3
course.
idiots that decided to do the heterosexual pride parade.
Fuck Boston.
Yeah.
Fuck
Amen.
You know what? I definitely allow that shit.
Sonny Bailey took
I'm
on
a
Nikki
Yankee fan. I
It's
definitely allow that shit.
FBC. Fuck Boston College.
Bailey took on Nikki Cross. I don't know why it happened.
Yeah. It
No
did.
one knows why.
No
Because
one
Charlotte couldn't be there. That's why. They were like, all right, let's put Nikki somewhere.
And
So it was like-
why is Charlotte
so-
not going to be there?
Oh, Andrade's mom passed away. Rest in peace to her.
Yeah.
So,
It's sad.
that sucks, man. But
Yeah. So Andrade will be taking some time off because, unfortunately, his mom passed away. Actually, while he was in Saudi Arabia.
I'd be
It's
pissed.
unfortunate.
I'd
Death
be
is
absolutely pissed.
unfortunate. It really
Yeah.
I give him props. I give him props for continuing to wrestle after that. I would be fucked in
I would-
knowing that my mom passed away while I was headed to a show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to wrestle.
I wouldn't
That's
have gone.
insane. Yeah,
Gone.
that's something tough.
Fuck Saudi Arabia.
Facts. They gotta wait for that shit.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but our hearts go out to him and his family, and it's pretty cool that Charlotte's taking time off with him to be supportive, according to the reports that we heard. So, moving
They
on.
look insanely happy in all their Instagram pictures.
Yes, they do.
The New Day defeated Dolph Ziggler, Kevin Owens, and someone named Sam Zayn. They're no longer calling him Sammy. They kept referring to him as Sam Zayn.
Here we go with WWE changing names again.
Is he just going to be Zayn? Because that's actually a black author, and I don't feel right him being called Zayn.
I
It's
forgot.
also an
Well, he
artist.
is Syrian.
Yeah.
so-
What?
It's also an artist, a music artist.
Zayn? Get
From
out.
One Direction.
Two Direction. The
Two Direction, Three Direction, I don't know.
Actually, you know what's
direction.
funny? I actually knew a guy named Zane that designed backpacks.
See, so if they can't shorten his name to Zayn, he's not that accomplished. He's not like Mustafa Ali or Andrade and Cesaro, who all had two names. Where the fuck is Rusev? Now that I'm thinking of people who's had two names,
shit.
I haven't seen Rusev in years.
Where is Shinsuke Nakamura, the guy who was supposed to be his tag
Wait
team
a
partner?
minute, where's Lana? Where is everyone? It's
They
like,
left him in Saudi Arabia.
oh, no.
That was what that
Where's
was
your
a trade-off for-
Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor?
Well, we've seen at least Finn in the past couple weeks. I
Maybe.
haven't seen Rusev since Royal Rumble. Like, he's been
Yeah,
gone.
he has been gone a
What
while.
happened to Shelton Benjamin? Wasn't he here at a
Oh, Shelton Benjamin.
He was no. I saw him recently.
Dairy Queen
Where?
doesn't count. He hasn't been on television in weeks, Sonny. Shout out to Shelton Benjamin, wherever you are.
No, he was on. Wasn't he in the Battle Royal?
Was
No.
he?
No,
Could have sworn he was in it.
that was Nia Jax. You don't pay attention when you watch TV, Sonny. We need to start a GoFundMe. WWE wrestlers are dropping like flies.
Just missing wrestlers every week. Everyone's
where's
going
the
missing.
milk carton? We're gonna put some
You know-
faces on a milk carton.
You know, there are
Liv
other,
Morgan. Where the hell is Liv Morgan?
Oh my God, Liv Morgan.
the many
Yo,
facets.
where's the Morgan?
Sonny.
The many facets of human trafficking that we
Oh
have
my
not
God!
discovered.
People have disappeared.
What happened to Tamina?
Oh no, this is not
Nobody
even
took
funny.
up, brother.
But what happened to Tamina too?
She's somewhere off.
Nia goes down, all of a sudden
Looking for-
Tamina's nowhere to be seen.
No,
like,
but Shelton Benjamin, I really have forgotten completely about. I've really forgotten completely
And
about
that's
this.
not even a work. That's
That's not even what. But Rusev and Shinsuke too, like God.
they're an actual fucking tag team.
This is Naomi.
Oh my.
What happened to fucking Mojo Rawley? You gave him like 2 weeks.
Wow. Wow.
You gave him 2 weeks of just painting
Yeah.
blue veins on his fucking eye, supposed to symbolize some anger or some shit. I don't know what it was.
Oh, wait.
Whatever.
I
It
got
looked like
another
an
one.
STD, but it didn't matter. But all of a sudden, it's like he's supposed to be this guy who talks in front of a mirror, and now he's gonna be super strong and he's gonna fight everybody. But now he's just gone. Now he's completely gone.
There's one that I was gonna say, but we just found out where he is.
We've seen Brock Lesnar more than half the wrestlers we just named.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
very
says
true.
a lot.
Well,
He's been
Chad
there every
Gable-
week.
He's in
Chad
205
Gable
Live.
Every
showed up with a
fucking
new
week.
haircut on 205 Live,
Yeah.
brought to you on NBC Friday morning. So I was very surprised that happened. But
Right after
the Today Show.
Katie and Hoda.
Oh, shout out to Kathy Lee and Hoda
Oh, Kathy.
on
that's-
PBS. Yeah. So Chad Gable has a new looking on 205. Apparently, this show still goes on. If you can find a spot on a show, go do it. Just I don't know anymore. I don't know where wrestling's going.
There's no Fandango. I think he's just still injured.
Wow, yeah,
This is
Johnny
just a
Curtis.
sad week for wrestling.
It was a
like,
very sad week.
for WWE.
Well, thank God there was Dominion for
It's
New-
like the
For
super
New Japan
super.
wrestlers.
It's like the super mourn down.
Speaking of New Japan, Kenta's back. Hideo Itami's gone. Wow.
Hideo Itami
that's
is gone,
right.
and Kenta has debuted with Katsuyori Shibata, and
That's
he
right.
will be wrestling in the G1 Climax this year. Winner of the G1 Climax goes on to main events.
When was the
Wrestle
last time
Kingdom.
you all had a good climax?
This
Let's talk about
afternoon.
something interesting. Because I'm gonna agree with the Glamazon. This week in wrestling, it sucked. Sonny, insert a sucking noise in here when you edit this later, please. This week.
Nah, it's more like
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she did that rather quickly. Okay. So, yeah.
with a lot of experience.
Oh, yes. Beija's never looked happier. So,
He's got 3 holes.
oh God, he's saying 3 holes. Women are funny. So SmackDown was so boring. I was actually trolling through Twitter the entire 2 hours. I was so bored with SmackDown, and I found something called, and there's no punchline here, Sonny. This is a real thing going on. The Running Butthole Challenge. Yes, Sonny.
Nope.
That's a
Don't
thing.
want to hear anymore.
That's a thing. All of you run to Twitter, hashtag.
yo, Teddy, do it, Teddy, do
No,
it.
I'm not doing it because it's fucking gross. It is literally you run towards your phone and you sit on it without underwear. So it's the
What?
running butthole. Pick up my phone and go. Sonny, there's no punchline here. I'm telling you what I found because SmackDown was so bad.
Whatever happened to people like dousing themselves in ice water for fucking charity?
That was the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now they have moved on.
I know, I did it.
To the run. Oh, did you do that?
Yeah,
Of course you did.
of course I did, and I donated money.
Oh, you're such a good person, except to us. But yes, that is what I
Very true.
found on Twitter.
Um,
That's how bad this week in wrestling was.
you know what? This week in wrestling was so bad that I was watching basketball
What
and,
happened?
and
on
baseball.
Poor Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
Ruptured
man.
Achilles, out for the next year.
Yep, I like basketball.
Yep.
Actually, basketball binge on Facebook and Instagram.
Wow.
Make sure you follow us. That is our other brand, as well as check out the Let's Talk Basketball on Facebook.
They record on Courts Unknown.
Ba-dum.
I'll see myself out.
Yes,
Yeah,
please do.
yeah, please.
Yeah. You know what? Wrestling's been so bad. I think we just need to make some of that shit up ourselves.
Yes.
So how about this? Let's come up with our dream matches that we would have put on at the Super Showdown to do a real good pay-per-view. So let's go around the table, and starting off with Nez.
Will we be able to put people from the NXT brand or no?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do
All
it.
right. So I was thinking Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream versus Gargano versus Ricochet
Oh!
for the NXT title in a no DQ match.
Wow.
Nez
What
is
is that be
paying
something?
attention.
I can see a lot of injuries.
Yeah, for real.
A great match,
Yeah.
but a lot of injuries.
That's cute.
All right.
all
Tara,
right.
how about you?
Can it not be in Saudi Arabia?
It has to be in Saudi.
It
Has to be in Saudi
so
Arabia.
No ladies, all right.
But you know what? It's still
They're allowing the ladies.
it's a fantasy match. So let's just say it's the first ever women's match in Saudi Arabia. So if you want to use ladies, go ahead.
I have
Book
some
it.
fantasies. No, okay.
Oh wow.
I
got
would
3
do Stone Cold and Becky Lynch
Oh, wow.
versus Triple H in China.
Oh, my.
No, let's pick people who are actually alive.
Damn
Yes.
it. All right.
Well,
so
there's-
those
takes
people
out
are
Triple H.
alive. And then, like, I would love to watch Becky Lynch kick Stephanie's ass, though. Like,
See, that one
just
works.
like a big, like, fuck you to the system. Like, Stone Cold used to beat up on Vince McMahon, so now it's, like, Stephanie's turn. So, Becky should be tormenting Stephanie the way Stone Cold used to torment Vince. That should be a story. It's a storyline we can do. I
Yes.
just don't know why we're not doing it, but okay, guys, whatever.
There's Shane's everywhere. That's why we got
Yes,
to
they
do
chose
it.
to give us Shane McMahon with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I would actually love to see that. That would be a great match too. Oh man.
The Rattlesnake and the Man taking on, what are they, the corporate ministry or the alliance? What do they call themselves? The authority still?
Yeah,
I don't
whatever
know.
the fuck it is now. All right,
Wrestling's bad.
let's go to Beige Benoit. What would be your dream match that you would have put on at the Super Showdown?
You know, it would take a little bit of some character changing, maybe a face turn, but like anti-establishment. I would like to see Samoa Joe versus Triple H.
Why?
I just think
That's a lot of people.
Triple
in
H
the ring.
probably isn't the best now with the whole physicality wrestling part, like, you know, the graps, if you will.
Okay.
But him and Samoa Joe could probably give you a good, bloody, kind of hardcore match. And if you're having Samoa Joe sort of become more of an anti-establishment guy, and he has the repertoire of talking, and he has the gift of gab to do so,
Yeah.
I would definitely do it. I know he's not a pretty face,
No, he's not.
but I think he'd be a good fight with Triple H.
So you know what about that match? The thing that I like the most about it is that the lead up to it would have been amazing.
Oh, the promos are being insane.
And then would it be a no holds barred? Or
No
would
holds
it be-
barred. No holds barred. That's it.
So if it's
Nothing
like a
else.
no holds barred street fight,
Straight no holds barred. That's it.
that shit would be crazy.
Be fire.
Yeah, definitely fire.
So basically, Samoa Joe just goes after Stephanie, because that's what he does. He goes after your wife when he's fighting you. So he's just going to be vignettes of him outside of Stephanie's house.
No, but if he's the face in this,
Oh, don't say face in Samoa Joe, please. Please. I'm eating over here, Sonny, please. Please.
it changes the dynamic. But I get it. Teddy, what is your dream match that you would have put at Super Showdown?
Here we go. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, comes out. And my favorite is her pink peacock robe with the pink feathers.
You would have used Peacock.
Yes. Peacock.
Because it's cock in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like in him.
Shout out to Cock. Didn't go anywhere, so I did it. She says, I am the best female wrestler ever. I have 9 championships to prove it. I am the best wrestler this organization has ever seen. And all of a sudden you hear, oh, it's time to rock and roll. Trish Stratus comes out and says, I'm sorry, Charlotte, what did you just say?
Ooh.
There's your ladies match. Trish
That's
Stratus
a good one.
versus Charlotte Flair for the title of Best Ever.
It's a good one.
And bedazzled burkas.
Yup.
Yes.
Okay.
What's yours, sir?
So mine's is partial in Super Showdown, as well as the lead up. I mean the follow through after. So some of it did happen. So like let's say Brock trying to cash in on Seth. Didn't happen. That actually happened at Super Showdown. Then he cashed in on Kofi.
Racism.
And then gets it off of Kofi.
Oh, he got it off with Kofi.
No, he got the belt from Kofi,
Okay.
which leads to
Took his belt off.
Kofi wanting to redeem himself and get his championship belt.
So he
back.
fucks Sable. I love where this is going, Sonny. Keep
Makes
talking.
sense.
Slower though.
They do like a 3-way on Sable. It's a,
Oh,
a bukkake,
Can I
maybe.
finish?
and Xavier Wood, because we've seen his work. So,
What?
so go ahead,
Yep.
finish, Sonny.
Well, as a side note, in that scenario, we need Brad Max.
We've
back.
seen
Oh,
Xavier's
but-
Wood.
Mathematics.
We've seen Xavier's Wood. We don't know what Big E's looks like.
All right,
you
all
know.
right. So anyway, the whole thing is that after the match, after he gets he loses his belt, Brock is in the middle trying to go after Seth to unify the titles, but at the same time, Kofi wants to get his title back. then we kind of go through possibly a little lull where he's going off to train. This is an opportunity to give Kofi a little some time off, maybe bulk up a little bit, and then come back, and then go to the next Saudi show, where it's almost kind of like a remake of the Rumble in the Jungle. So you put Kofi in the position of Ali and Brock in the position of George Foreman, and we have a match where Kofi never takes everything that Brock has, but never stops, to the point where Brock gets tired in 101 degree heat. And you kind of reenact that whole, it's TV, in TV there's a whole lot of retelling of storylines, and I always felt like that story of Ali versus Foreman has never been retold in the perfect way on a wrestling level, and Kofi versus Brock on that level would have been awesome. And then you have the trip to Ghana where you see Kofi Boombaye. I don't know. I just thinking of like retelling of that whole story of Rumble in the Jungle would have been really fucking dope with Kofi and Brock. And then, because they always got to make Brock look strong, it comes to a point where Seth, and to further their storyline, Seth distracts Brock with his music, burn it down, and that's how he takes the title off of him. Similar to how Eddie.
This was too many parts. I'm lost already.
Eddie Guerrero.
So Brock loses because of music?
I'm lost.
Same way Eddie Guerrero won the
I felt like
title
that was
for
an entire. That wasn't a show. That was an entire storyline.
Yeah.
I felt like that.
Yeah. It was a storyline. It was a storyline.
That's deep
Well,
as shit.
It was.
Our
So
super-
Wow.
maybe I rambled on. Sorry.
That almost felt like an episode of Raw.
Yeah.
Well, our fantasy super show sucked as badly as their other super show. Like basically.
I was like, so I got laundry to do on Friday.
Trish is coming out of retirement.
We're gonna
Kofi's
be-
tired. Brock is sweating. AJ's yelling at Triple H. Our show sucked
Stone
too.
Cold has new knees.
Stone Cold is limping to the ring.
He got new
Becky's
knees.
beating up Stephanie.
But you know what?
People are
It's
walking
in
out.
tradition of Super Showdown. Bring all
Yeah.
the old motherfuckers back
just-
and just have them wrestle.
Actually, shit. Yeah, that's exactly
This
what
is
we
exactly a
did.
Super Showdown.
It'll be like Evolution. No lights. People are walking out. People are
Okay.
just like pissed.
Fucking
like
Triple
everything.
H gotta fight Samoa Joe and Stone Cold.
It's like, yo, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Fucking Triple H doing double duty. He's gonna tear both
You know.
quads.
Oh shit.
And his tits.
Triple H.
The King's tits.
Super Showdown all around just does not go well.
Yeah.
Just does not go around.
Alright. So yeah, maybe that was a fail.
Fuck it. Just give me Ricochet versus fucking
Pete
Rey
Dunne.
Mysterio and call it a day.
God, why?
Yeah, just let him do flippy things. I don't know.
I would love that.
Yeah, give me the Viking Experience versus the Heavy Machinery. I don't know.
That's a lot of people in the ring.
Yeah, it's a lot of
And
me.
I'm just talking about Samoa Joe still because he's big, Sonny.
Shotgun. Just give me a shotgun match. What would you do?
Chris Benoit. Enough about that. Sonny,
Oh,
take us
because it's
home.
a shotgun.
Sonny, take us
They
home.
killed him with a shotgun.
Wow.
Leave it to you to CSI it to death. See what I did there? Death. He didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Sonny, take me home.
All right, and that's a wrap for episode 87.
That's a wrap.
And now we're gonna have a word from the co-founder of Yep I Like Wrestling, KD Swagger,
Oh,
AKA
KD Swagger.
aka Curvin.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Curvin, aka KD Swagger, the co-founder of Yep I Like Wrestling. Now, according to my sources, Goldberg and The Undertaker had a better match backstage shouting at each other than they had in the ring together at WWE Super Showdown. If only we saw that match instead. Those two in the ring had more botches than baby carriages at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yowie wowie. Now, congrats to R-Truth on being the first ever wrestler to get pinned while holding a phone. He's also the first wrestler to win a title on a plane. If Seth Rollins is the fighting champion, then R-Truth is the running champion. Imagine a segment with Cardi B and R-Truth. according to my sources, Cardi B is a regular, degler, schmegler wrestling fan who makes bloody moves. She needs to host Monday Night Raw to increase the ratings. Some of her favorites are, according to my sources, Triple H, Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, and Lita, amongst others. Sorry to announce, but Rambling Rabbit from Bray Wyatt's vignettes has been given his future endeavors. He is AEW bound, according to my sources. On that note, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Curvin, aka Katie Swagger, the co-founder of Yep, I Like Wrestling, is signing out. Peace.
You're so funny, Curvin.
Glad that's over.
Oh, Curvin, you're such a card. What are we going to do with you?
Kirby. Oh, boy.
Thank you for joining us for episode 87 of the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
87!
Make sure you follow us on all podcast platforms by searching Yep, I Like Wrestling. And
Everywhere.
And also make sure you follow us on all social media by searching at YPILW.
Everywhere. Sonny, I won't be here next week, by the way.
Oh, well, that's fine. Good riddance.
Oh!
And
He doesn't have to come. I don't want to come either.
no, you're indebted.
I'll
You have to
come
come
with
You
you,
and Paige
Tara.
do is your business. I have been challenged to show up on Unpopular Review, Sonny, so I am accepting Chris's challenge, and I will be there next Wednesday.
which comes on Facebook Live on the Yep, I Like Wrestling Facebook page at 11:05 on Mondays, 10:05 on Tuesdays, and 9:05 on Wednesdays.
So I have to deal with Chris?
No, you're dealing with me.
No, you'll
Oh.
be here.
Yeah, you'll be
I
here.
have to go settle the score with a black man from Florida.
Sweet.
People never
That
win
never
those
ends up- that never
battles.
ends up right.
That
Yeah.
sounds like,
The worst stories always start with a man from Florida.
Yo, that
You know, there's a website you could go to where you could basically look up your birthday and it brings up a story from a man from Florida.
Did they
and
have stories? Was Florida a state yet when you were born?
Oh my God, Sonny, goodbye.
So on behalf of this episode, my name is Sonny Sofrito, and today I was joined by
The Beige Experience. Beige Benoit.
and I was also joined today by
The incredible Negro Nez.
and I was also joined today by
The Puerto Rican princess. Hello, Glamzon.
Bow, 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 bow. Boricuas everywhere. I feel threatened.
Hold your purses.
Sonny, my credit was lower after I left the festival. I don't know if those two things were correlating, but I feel poorer now that I left the Puerto Rican
Well,
festival.
you should have been trying to pay for some sex, but anyway. And I was also joined today by
Pussy. Pussy, Sonny.
Twat.
Pussy. Why do men say it like that? Like they're mad at you. Pussy. I need to get some pussies. Like they say it like they're angry at it, Sonny. I tell you why.
Are you gonna say your name?
Oh. Yeah. Later.
And we were also joined by
The Gray's general manager in Pussy. Sonny, Sonny, say goodbye.
Peace out.
Bye.
Suck on that, Tara.
Suck on that, everybody.
Talk on something. Let's get out of here.
Suck on that, everybody. Happy Gay Pride.
Oh, God. Hold on. I don't like yours.
That's what he said. Tara, either swallow or shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
Please forgive us, folks. The Glamazon's choking. Give us 1 second.
We're good.
Shout
Who
out
has
to-
the bigger dick, Shayna Baszler or Big Show?
Shayna.
Oh, shout out to the Baszlers.
I'll allow it.
Oh, you're fucking gross. Sonny. You're gonna allow that? Oh, that's gross.
Yo.
Sonny, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, follow us on YepILPIWPP. Follow us on every.
Yeah, you know me.
Shout out to all my boricuas. You already know it's Sonny Sofrito. Little Papi Sazon. You know.
Papi Sazon. That nigga ain't even Sazon. That nigga ain't even spicy.
Because if it wasn't for Puerto Ricans, there would be no wrestling shit. Just so you know, according to Sonny.
This motherfucker moved here like 72. 72.